What's up, everybody? Trayvon here with Scent Talk TV, and today I will be doing a full review on a fragrance from the House of French Avenue, a fragrance that I got from my local Burlington. Quick update though on my fragrance hiatus of buying fragrances. I'm doing pretty good. Keep rooting for me though. It's been a week since I purchased a new fragrance from any rack store, so keep rooting for me. And I have an itch to buy something. I'm having withdrawals, but I'm maintaining. So far, it's going good. Hopefully it's going good for you if you're in the same boat. But I'm talking too much. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing from the House of French Avenue, we have French Avenue's Amber Empire. This fragrance here ran me 40 bucks and some change. Here is the lovely box that it came in. Up close, you got the name of the house right there, name of the fragrance. You know, nothing on the sides. Boom, nothing at the top. Nothing at the bottom but some numerics right there. Don't know what that is or what it's supposed to be. So moving right along. On the back, you got the holographic sticker as well as the QR code as well as the name of the house with all the ingredients and information going down the box to another QR code and a barcode as well as the size and concentration right here. So when you open the box up, it has like this little styrofoam piece right here, you know, to cover it up. Then it sits inside of the box like that. Not the best presentation, but we're not here for the presentation of the box. We're here for the juice inside of that lovely bottle. So let's just get into it. Oops, I forgot to do the presentation of the bottle. Let's do this first and foremost. Same as the what's on the box, you know, name of the house, name of the fragrance. Man, this bottle is gorgeous. Just look at it. It looks dope. Very, very dope. Like some type of ancient artifact, like a relic or something like that. But it screams dopeness throughout the whole entire display of this bottle. Nothing on the back. It is a snug fit of the cap. The cap is heavy, got a little weight to it. Name of the house right there. On the inside of the cap though, you have nothing. And on the atomizer, if it zooms in, there you go. No leakage, so that's good. But let's check out the atomizer. It's cool, it's pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen of Scent Talk TV, what do I get out of this fragrance? This fragrance has a sensational, dope, dark liquor note in the top of this fragrance, intertwining itself, just corresponding with a lot of dope accords and notes of this fragrance. When it comes to that dark liquor note, they mesh very well with each other. Just a dark, boozy, warm, spicy, little bit of a musk, little animalic musk that's kind of mature, not dated, but kind of like a modernized, mature, gentleman type of a musk, which is not invasive, just chill and mellow. Has a dope, boozy like vanilla. That vanilla, it's a vanilla inside of this fragrance that mixes in very dopely with that dark liquor note in the top. But let's jump into the notes. All right, in the top you get some oriental notes, dark liquor, vanilla pod. I'm just gonna assume that's just vanilla, and cashmere wood. Like I stated before, that dark liquor note, very boozy, dark, mysterious, and masculine as well, and attractive. You know, very sensational, very seductive when it comes to that liquor note. And what really makes this fragrance, well, the note itself of liquor, you like more seductive, make this fragrance like seductive smelling. It mixes in with those oriental notes, which is it's just warm spices, you know, not anything, you know, specific. It's just warm spices and kind of like a sweet spice as well when it comes to the oriental notes. But that vanilla and that liquor note, chef's kiss. It's a match made in heaven. Makes this fragrance what it is, dope in the opening. But once that cashmere wood hits in, it kind of tames down, that sweet bouginess a little bit into something a little bit more masculine as it dries down on your skin. When you get into that mid notes, you get that amber, cedarwood, and some sugar cane. It gets a little sweeter, a little sugary type of accord that pops up, on top of that boozy liquor and that vanilla that is just mind-blowing in my opinion. This is a great, great fragrance. Just the dark liquor note alone is what makes this fragrance so good. The amber warms it up, has a little bit of a sweet, accord to that as well. Cedarwood brings in some, some soft woodiness, not too, invasive, not too loud and stuff like that. Just a soft little woodiness, which also adds like a little bit of warm spice mixed in with that amber is what I'm trying to say. That base notes, you get the tonka bean, saddlewood, musk, and that labdanum. This is when you get that masculine floral that's kind of bright but chill at the same time and dark. Gives off like a leathery floral type of accord coming from that labdanum. That musk, you get more musk that's kind of like dry, dusty, on top of that vanilla that transitions from the top all the way to the base of this fragrance. You get that dusty, like sweet, masculine accord when it comes to those two notes, which makes it a little bit more masculine and inviting. Just a pleasant modern day gentleman fragrance that this is. Those notes that makes this fragrance so good. I cannot stop ranting and raving on how good this fragrance is. It's amazing. The tonka bean, you get like a little soft nuttiness from that tonka bean, kind of like a little bit of like a grassy, like herbaceous type of a nuttiness coming from that tonka bean that is just topping it off with that dark liquor. The dark liquor, it comes from the top all the way to the mid to the dry down, which I am very thankful for because that's my favorite part of this fragrance, which I believe on my skin, that's all that I get, boldly is that dark liquor note. And that's the main asset to this fragrance, which makes this fragrance so good, is that liquor note to me. Everything else is what elevates that liquor note into something phenomenal. So overall, I get this dark, mysterious, boozy scent with a little bit of musk and leathery, masculine florals at the same time in this fragrance. Man, if you can pick this up for the same price, if not better than what I got this for, you'll be doing yourself a great justice for your collection. Trust me. Okay, the important part is the performance. The performance wasn't bad. It was an average push of projection. This one, no matter how much I sprayed, it stayed soft to the body. Not like soft to where it's like a skin, like intimate scent or anything like that, but it was like a little, like, average push of projection. People will still be able to pick it up. You will still be able to pick it up. So that's a win-win for me based on the price that is. Also, in the way that it smells, it's a win-win for me in terms of the projection. But I'm talking too much. Projection was good between like an hour, maybe to an hour and a half by overspraying, that is. Set close to the skin after that. And the total longevity I got out of this thing was 5 to 6 hours. It became a skin scent, after the 4th hour mark. It starts settling a little bit closer, but you still be able to pick it up. The sillage is still there. It's a moderate to light sillage where people would be able to pick it up. I did receive a compliment from one of my coworkers from this. So it was like, at the end of the day, end of my work shift, 8+ hour work shift, it was like a skin scent, like faint skin scent after that. But for some reason, my coworker was able to pick it up. So now when it comes to the age group, I feel like any age can rock this. It's not too complicated, not too masculine. It's not too playful, immature. It's pretty much a jack of all trades when it comes to the age brackets. Any age can pull this fragrance off. If you like it, wear it. It doesn't matter. This is a very, very pleasant scent. It touched bases on all avenues. The compliments, sweet and playful, sensual, seductive, but masculine at the same time. So it has it all in this one. The seasons that you can wear this, it's not too sweet for the summertime. If you want to wear this in the summertime, I'll say do like evenings, you know, when it's nighttime. So I don't think this is like good for like daytime wear. But I would say this is more suited for like spring and fall when it's not too hot, not too cold. But you know, I would say this is good for spring, summertime, and fall. Summertime in the evenings. Okay, what are my final thoughts on this fragrance? This fragrance, as I've already mentioned 1,000 times before, it's beautiful. If you like dark boozy scents with a little bit of mysterious sweetness to it, and it has like that musk that brings out some maturity, not too much, but maturity that makes this fragrance like, you know, masculine, not too playful and sweet, pick this up, man. This is an amazing fragrance, and I think this is a dupe or a clone of what's that fragrance house called? Christian something. You know, it'll come to me, and I'll probably put it in like a caption below of what I believe this fragrance is a dupe of. But yeah, this is a great pickup. A lot of people haven't been seeing this fragrance lately when this popped up, so hopefully in your neighboring area or your local area of Burlington, you can find this. So happy hunting, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all that I have for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you do not miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed. Have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.